Good morning. So, this morning I feel like we're after major shift. After it feels like we've come through a major change, a major collapse, and we are rising after. And one thing that is really, really standing out to me is that on this spiritual awakening journey and the twin flame journey, we must learn how to allow things to be. It's part of the overcoming of our own inner workings, or our own inner mechanisms that are at work, that have been on autopilot until now in our lives. The feeling like we have to go out and make everything happen. We have to chase. We have to do something in order for something to happen. So we have to be the ones. It's putting ourselves ahead of God and not trusting, or putting ourselves ahead of the divine, the universe, and thinking that we have to make things happen. Um, um, which is the opposite of trust and allowing and just being and knowing that you are divine and knowing that you are worthy. And when you come into your beautiful, unique, harmonious vibration, which is your essence, which is you at the state of being, then everything that is um, that that belongs with you will be drawn to that vibration. There is nothing that you need to do. And actually, by chasing, you are coming out of alignment with yourself, and you're pushing away things that are in alignment with your divine being and your divine essence. So, and that is the hardest thing to do, is just to let go and to trust. But when you understand that you are of divinity, and this is a process, this all happens together, because we have to chase in order to let go. We have to chase and chase and chase and chase until we exhaust all options. And we realize, and it's not even a realization in your mind, because you realize it in your mind far before you realize it in your inner being. The yearning and the longing and the thinking that we have to make things happen, and the chasing after things is all byproducts of unworthiness, is all byproducts of us holding ourselves apart from who we are, of who we truly are, of trusting that who we are is enough, and that just by being, we are led to exactly where we need to be, and providence is given. It can't be any different. We are of this universe. We are of the divine. So when we let go and just allow ourselves to come back into the unique place, and it's as if you were born for a certain purpose, and you weren't ever told what that purpose is. We come into this life experience to come back home to ourselves and just allow ourselves to be in our divine purpose. Especially with the way society is now, we have been taught out of even the idea that we are unique and have a purpose, because everything exists simultaneously. So you can look at things in any way, through any kind of perspective, and see the truth in it, because all that is in existence is true at the same time. It's all paradoxes. And I want to finish this subject because there's another subject that I want to talk about. It might be separate. So when we learn to completely accept ourselves, and we deplete all options, all the chasing options are off the table, and we completely let go of trying to force the outcome, trying to make the outcome as we perceive that it should be. And then you just allow things to unfold as they unfold. And you understand that everything unfolds divinely when you quit holding, right? When you let go, you come back into your perfect divine self. So, in order to let go, you have to let go of all of the places that you were holding on to, all of the expectations, all of the, it'll be perfect only if this and this and this happen, all of the um, expectations, but it's not expectations. It's when you say that things have to be a certain way in order for happiness to come, or all of the things that you were taught that have to be, you have to let go of all of that and let go of the thought of all of that and just be. And when you are, and just be and be happy in your place and be knowing. Now there is a gap between when you find that inner divinity and that inner quiet. It doesn't always immediately show up in the physical world. There is a gap. Um, First of all, you have to come into that alignment with yourself and hold there. So it has to be in a place of strength. When you come into that full alignment with yourself that is so strong that nothing can move you from it, you're not wish-washy about it. There is no question in your mind. There is pure and utter and total trust, and you understand that it can't be any different, and you don't want it to be any different, even if the reflections of all that you ever wanted in the outer world are, it's at a loss of that, a loss of your twin, a loss of all of the things that you ever told yourself that you're going to need to have in order to be happy, a loss of being of being standing up to expectations of others that are in your life, people that you love, uh, even if it is disappointing other people of their expectations of you, it doesn't make a difference. You're still strong in your own, because your belief and your knowing come to a place where it's so strong that it is unshakable. Your belief in God, it doesn't matter. You don't have to call it. You can call it the divine. You can call it the all. You can call it the universe. You can call it nature. You can call it. It doesn't matter what you call it. It's all the same. And you come into a place of such understanding and such overwhelming loving and knowing and feeling of belonging and in service. You come to a place where you are of service, and that service is the most important thing above anything else, above any kind of bodily uh, 3D matrix wants or needs. The coming into service of the light is so divine, and it feels so warm and so good to be in that place of alignment, of inner alignment, that nothing can shake you out. When you come home, you know you're home. There, when you come home, you cannot be moved from your home. It's such a feeling of alignment and truth that there is no space for doubt. There is no space even for water to come in between. It's a perfect vibrational match. And when you come home back to yourself, when you come back home to yourself in this way, it's unshakable, and you have this inner peace and knowing and confidence that all is exactly as it needs to be. There is no question. There are no questions. You know, even before before you ask the question, you have the answer. You come from a place that the divine works with you and through you, and you are of the divine. And your divine essence is all there is. And so it's really not a place of doing, it's a place of letting go and being. Being the light, being your divinity, being God, being of your essence. It comes before, it trumps everything. It comes before anything else. And when you come into this place of peace, you understand that just by being you, you are provided for. Just by being you and always looking for the higher good, the higher purpose within the connection, you understand that the messages or the message that you bring to the world flows through you. Your healing flows through you when you are doing nothing, when you are at peace. You are it. It is a simple matter of being, allowing yourself to be. When you quit chasing and you quit running after things and quit trying to make things happen and trying to catch the other person, quit trying to, to obsess over the way things should be, or I have to do this or I have to do that. You leave all that behind and you just kind of, it's almost like a sinking. It's almost like a falling into the light, like Bashar said. Fall into the light. And it's kind of like you let go, and it's kind of like you just sink with ease right back into exactly where you were meant to be. And whatever is yours will be drawn to you and come to you with ease, with ease. And you will recognize it so clearly and so purely because it is of your essence. And the more you let go of what isn't in your essence, the more you leave space for what is in your essence. So when you let go of what isn't your vibration, there is that pain in the gap. There's like an emptiness that comes in. It's like a vacuum. But there is a joy that you can feel within that vacuum because you know that you now have space for what is yours, what does belong to you, to come to you. And there's space there for you to open your arms and allow it in. And you can trust that the only thing that you need to do is safeguard your own vibrations, safeguard who you are, safeguard your being, and know who you are, and the rest will come to you. Give it time. A lot of times, the things that are coming, the things that you want, are drawn to you as well. So when you let go and you are open, there's space for them to come to you, but you also have to allow whatever is coming to you to come back to its own natural vibration as well. So there are two parts to this, and you can trust that this is divinely guided. The further you get along in your own spiritual awakening, and the further you get along on the twin flame journey, you realize that it was always divinely guided. You look back and you see it's like these puzzle pieces. They're all just all of a sudden coming together, and it's at massive speed. The closer we get to the point of the 5D, the poison for and I had a revolution on this on the 5D. I woke up this morning with a map in my mind. I sat down and drew it out. It's still filling in. So in the next couple of days, I am going to come with a video telling about that, and hopefully I'll have it also drawn out so that you can see um, like a visual of it. And so it's like the closer you come back to yourself, the closer you come to the completion completion. There's always more to do. There's always more that is opening up for you because this existence is infinity. But you come to a place within yourself of complete acceptance where the tables are turned. You come into service instead of being in what can I get? What can I get? I need this healing. I need this healing. Poor me. And you're always searching for something to get, right? You come into a place that is the opposite. Of course, we do still always get, we are always receiving, but we also come into a place where we have this overwhelming need. And it's like a calling from within to start using our healing, to start healing and repairing, to start purifying. We become alchemizers. We are like we become purifiers, like filters of existence comes through us. It comes through us pure and clean to where we can see it, and then we can bring it by way of being like translators of the energies. We can tell what the energies how the energies have come to serve, how to work with the different energies and different archetypes, and how to overcome the pitfalls within ourselves. When we understand things, when we work ourselves out, we can work out humanity. So that's how we are leading the way. um, I think that I will do a separate video on the separate subject. So I'm sending you guys so much love, and just allow yourself to be. Just it's like that, and you let go, and then you are allowing yourself to be led. You are allowing yourself just to be, and what naturally comes from you will have place to come out when you're not trying to force it. So sending you guys so much love. Thank you for watching.